Come tomorrow, you don't want to be driving in downtown New Haven, unless, of course, you have a bike. It's the New Haven Grand Prix, with the streets being turned into a bike racing course. It'll look like this: professional cyclists coming to town for a real race. It's pretty exciting stuff. They're trying to create a real party atmosphere, a pizza festival, and I think we're expecting over 10,000 people. The first race starts at 6, right in the New Haven Green.
There's a lot going on. It's fun, it's exciting. There's a lot of stuff for kids to do. There's a lot of stuff for families to do. There's a pizza event. I can't say enough great things about this event. It's going to be incredible.
The course, which is being shown right here, runs pretty much around the green. But if you want to see the whole course, head over to sportsedge.com. We have a map of the course, a list of the festivals. It's all over on sportsedge.com. This series between Southern Miss and Mississippi State dates back to 1935. But before last season, they had not played for 24 years. And check this stat: USM leads the series 14-13 with 1 draw. There are certain ethics, rules strictly followed in baseball. Watch this video and see if you think of any of those rules were broken. Kyle Sager of the Mariners at bat calls a timeout during his at bat, clearly trying to get under the skin of Angels pitcher Jared Weaver. So what do you think's going to happen? You got it. Seager actually takes credit for knocking Weaver out of the game, and the game went to the Mariners with the win. I don't know if that was following the rules, but I'm Amber Kountz for Sports Edge. For Jason Rose, he picked the UConn Huskies. The quarterback is considered one of the top players in the state. One local high school coach said instead of choosing between UConn and Syracuse, he could have been choosing between Alabama and USC. He's that good. But he narrowed it down today and made the call in front of a pretty nice audience.
Yeah, here's the decision. I'm officially committing to the University of Connecticut.
Rose and his top-ranked Southington team will play Hartford Public tomorrow night. On this beautiful week 3 of NFL Sunday Football, we're going to make comparisons to high school football for Hamden and Xavier. The New York Giants and the Hamden High School Dragons have something very much in common other than their 0-2 start in the 2015 season. They also have 4 forced fumbles. Xavier's quarterback McCarthy tries to hand off to Cunningham but mishandles the ball and it goes Hamden's way. The votes are in, and the new captain of the men's hockey team is Patrick Kirkland. As a Husky, he bleeds blue, but he's going to see red for next year's competition. The UConn women punched their ticket into the Final Four. This is their 8th consecutive Final Four appearance for the Huskies and Gina Auriemma. In the world of boxing, that's a knockout. Antonio DeBose's camp has refused to sign the contract. I'm suiting up. Maybe Antonio will fight me. There are around 30 black engineering majors at the University of Connecticut, and out of all of them, there's only one student that is also a full-time Division I soccer player. On the field, Shane Hudson is a 5'9", 155-pound midfielder. But off the field, Shane is hitting the books hard. He's the financial chair and team leader of UConn's National Society of Black Engineers. He interned with Pratt & Whitney last summer and will be interning with Shell Gasoline this summer.
My parents always stress like schoolwork is key, get a good education and better yourself in life.
UConn is a renowned science and mathematical university. The bar is set high for engineers. To be accepted into the program, students have to have a minimum of a 3.4 GPA. The majority of students drop out of the engineering program before entering their junior year of college. Balancing a major that very few UConn students can handle while also being a full-time athlete is a grind.
Yeah, I would go out sometimes, but definitely not as frequently as everybody else would, or as I would like to.
Future employers believe he will bring the same work ethic that he did to the soccer field to the corporate world. From the UConn campus, I'm Amber Kountz. The NCAA will allow scholarship athletes in the Power 5 conferences to be paid. Now, the UConn Huskies are not a part of any of those conferences, yet the athletic director says he will implement the policy anyway. Starting fall of this year, UConn Athletic Department will pay an additional $1.5 million annually to enhance the athletic scholarship program, meaning football, basketball, baseball, and other athletes can receive a stipend between $3,000 and $4,000 each year. The stipend is compensation for being a full-time student and also a full-time athlete.
We have two schedules, kind of like an off-season schedule and an in-season schedule. Our off-season schedule only lasts maybe about 8 weeks, and that's like, we lift in the mornings from about an hour and a half, and then we just go on with the rest of our day, like go to class and dinner and stuff. But in-season is a little more hectic. I have practice in the morning probably from 7:30 to 11:30, 12-ish, and then me personally, I have to go to class, and then I go to eat around from 5 to 6, and then from 6 to 9, I'm in study hall, in the football facility. So those days are pretty long and hectic.
UConn has 188 students on a full-time athletic scholarship and 240 on partial scholarships. The stipends are designed to cover costs outside of tuition, books, and room and board.
We can't work during the season or during the semester at all because we're always working out or practicing or meeting.
UConn's athletic department considers itself a top program and plans to live up to the standards of the bigger conferences. From the Shakeman Football Complex, I'm Amber Kountz. I'm joined here by the future of the men's basketball team, Philip Nolan. Thank you for coming today.
No problem at all.
Basically, we're going to start off today with just having a little bit of fun, and we're going to play a game called Shot Clock,
Okay.
which I'm going to give you 35 seconds to answer 10 random questions.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What were your childhood nicknames?
The funniest one would be Philly cheesesteak.
What was the best and worst part of being 6'10"?
Forgetting to duck down when I walk through the door.
Have you ever got hit
Yes,
by a door?
plenty of times.
In public?
In public, yes.
Oh my gosh, I wish I got that on tape.
High school was the worst.
I'm sure. What emoji best describes your personality?
I have to say like the little purple demon one. That's my favorite one. I
Okay.
mean, I'm not like a demon. Or
Okay.
anything like that. It's just
It's just
I
your
don't
favorite
know.
one.
Yeah.
So you send it out to all your friends all the time?
All the time.
When you're angry or just that's random?
Kind of random. Whenever I feel like being slick or something, I don't know.
I better not get that emoji, because then I'll be really upset. Who are you going for, Mayweather or Pacquiao?
Mayweather.
Oh boy. Do you have any tattoos, piercings, or body marks?
I have a lot of tattoos and one piercing. I'm not even sure if it's still open.
Ears?
Yes.
Any of them painful?
I can't remember. It happened when I was in 3rd grade.
What song on your iPod is your guilty pleasure? Like you want anybody to know that it's on your iPod.
I'm not exactly sure. I know I listen to a lot of Pandora, and one of my favorite stations that I probably wouldn't admit to is John Legend.
Okay, that's not bad. I love John Legend.
I know that's
You think a little girly.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the last picture you took on your phone?
I have no clue.
No clue?
I mean, I can look if you want me
Yeah,
to.
let's see. Let's take a look.
I'm
Because I
pretty
take
sure it's
pictures
not.
of everything.
I took a picture of like a pair of Sperry's, like an old pair of Sperry's. I have to send it to one of my friends.
Send it to one of your friends.
Yeah.